June 9, 1995, a warm summer night in small-town Arkansas. A little league game, families laughing, children chasing fireflies, and in a matter of minutes, 6-year-old Morgan Nick vanished. No screams, no witnesses to an abduction, no body ever found. Nearly 3 decades later, the mystery still haunts investigators, and one suspect may finally hold the answers. This is the disappearance of Morgan Nick. Morgan Chantal Nick was born September 12, 1988. She lived with her mother in Ozark, Arkansas, a quiet town where kids still played outside and neighbors trusted one another. Morgan was described as bright, kind, and full of curiosity, the kind of child who loved catching bugs, running barefoot in the grass, and staying up past bedtime during summer nights. No one could have imagined that June 9th would be the last day she'd ever be seen. That evening, Morgan and her mother Colleen traveled to Alma to attend a little league baseball game with family friends. The game stretched late into the night. Around 10:30 p.m., Morgan and several other children asked their parents if they could leave the stands to catch fireflies. At first, Colleen hesitated, but eventually she allowed Morgan to go. At approximately 10:45 p.m., Morgan was seen near her mother's car in the parking lot. She had sand in her shoes and stopped to empty them out while her friends did the same nearby. One of the children later reported seeing a creepy man speaking to Morgan. Moments later, the children returned to the stands. Morgan did not. Her friends assumed she was already at the car. But when Colleen reached the parking lot, Morgan was gone. She has never been seen or heard from again. Within minutes, panic spread through the baseball field. Families began searching. Police were called. By midnight, the area was swarming with officers, volunteers, and search teams. Dogs tracked Morgan's scent to the parking lot and then lost it. There were no signs she wandered into the woods. No evidence she fell into nearby water. From the very beginning, investigators believed Morgan had been abducted. Multiple witnesses remembered seeing a red pickup truck parked nearby that night. Inside was a man described as unkempt and unsettling. For years, that truck became one of the most important clues in the case. But investigators struggled to identify its owner. Until decades later. The investigation never stopped. In 2002, police searched land in Boonville, Arkansas after receiving a detailed tip Morgan was buried there. Nothing was found. In 2010, federal investigators searched a house in Spiro, Oklahoma, looking for DNA evidence Morgan had once been there. In 2017, cadavered dogs alerted investigators to a well on that same property. But again, no remains were recovered. Despite the disappointments, the case remained open and active. In November 2021, authorities publicly identified a suspect, Billy Jack Lynx. Lynx was a convicted child sex offender who lived in the area. He drove a red pickup truck matching the description from 1995. Investigators discovered that fibers from Morgan's t-shirt closely matched fibers found inside Lynx's truck. Lynx had died in prison in 2000 at age 75, serving time for an unrelated crime. He was never charged in Morgan's case, but authorities now believed he may have abducted her. In October 2024, investigators announced a major development. New DNA evidence connected a member of Morgan's family to the interior of Link's red truck. The Alma police chief stated the findings strongly indicated Morgan had been inside the vehicle. For the first time, investigators had forensic evidence linking her directly to the suspect's truck. But the biggest question remained unanswered. What happened after she was taken? Morgan's disappearance transformed her mother, Colleen, into an advocate for missing children nationwide. In 1996, she founded the Morgan Nick Foundation, an organization dedicated to supporting families and preventing child abductions. Her daughter's case has been featured on Unsolved Mysteries, America's Most Wanted and Even Extreme Makeover, Home Edition. In Arkansas, the Amber Alert system is officially named the Morgan Nick Amber Alert, ensuring her name continues to protect other children. In 2012, 2 convicted felons were arrested after attempting to assume Morgan's identity online. For her family, it was another cruel reminder of how unresolved cases attract deception as well as hope. Nearly 30 years later, no arrests, no confirmed remains, no definitive timeline of what happened after the abduction. Authorities still consider the investigation active, with leads continuing to come in at local, state, and federal levels, including involvement from the FBI. Most investigators now believe Morgan was abducted and likely murdered. But without a confession or recovery of remains, the case remains officially unsolved. Morgan Nick was 6 years old. She disappeared in a place that should have been safe, surrounded by families, lights, and laughter. Someone knows what happened that night. And until the truth is found, her story isn't over. If you have any information regarding Morgan Nick's disappearance, contact authorities. Because after all these years, someone out there still holds the missing piece.